going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy, the honorable and beautiful Ibrahim, back in here with a YouTube video on why I'm the black man's biggest fan. This is part 4 or 5. I have no idea at this point. But before I get to that, guys, don't forget to like that button. Don't forget to comment below, guys, and tell me why you may be the biggest fan of black women there is, or why you're not a fan of black women at all, or whatever varying degree. Don't forget to cop some King Kamara Ibrahim t-shirts off my website. The link will be in the description box below. And most importantly, guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can continue to give you guys content on a regular basis. Without further ado, let's go on the video. So, guys, why don't you check out my other videos regarding why I'm the black woman's biggest fan. But even if you haven't checked those out before you checked out this one, guys, I'm still going to break it down for you guys pretty much. The features that attract me physically and actually sexually are most apparent in black women compared to other races. Probably because I was born an African black man. If you're from whatever race you are, it may be Indian, might be like some type of like Asian Pacific or whatever the case may be, or Polynesian, you might like women specifically from your native tribe the same way like I do. Okay? The thing is, what I tend to notice, especially like in Western culture, is that we try to emulate the black woman's like body type, as people from other races try to emulate the black woman's body type the most. Like, especially artificially. Letting get big lips, cheek implants, butt implants, breast implants. And there was even during my lifetime, like 20 years ago, or even like sooner than that, where that wasn't like the thing for like the white woman in America. It wasn't like the most desirable trait. But now people are a big fan of like thick white girls and stuff like that. More common, and on top of that, famous white celebrity figures, they're all are getting like black, but they're all getting like implants and surgeries to emulate and look like black women. To look like what a lot of black women, specifically African, look like natural. And like, I think most women, in my honest opinion, look better, closer to how their race looks naturally, in my opinion. Like if your race don't naturally look like that, separate from hairstyles, right? Just separate from natural hairstyles, I like braids on any woman. Then like you should kind of stick to that. That's like kind of weird. You know, I talked about how like you shouldn't accept prosthetic women anyway. If I like white girls, if I had to pick one, like it's more like the Disney Channel white girls from like back in the day, you know, not overly like dressed up in makeup and surgery and whatever and arguments and all that type of stuff. They don't have to look like they look like the girl next door kind of, you know, like those are the kind of jokes. Not like these Instagram models that be doing OnlyFans and doing other kind of adult content, whatever the case may be. Those are weird to me. Those are it's not cool. It's nasty. It's actually really nasty. Sometimes very disgusting. Like be like a natural whatever it is you are. That's just if I had to pick. But if I could shoot my shot with 100% accuracy, it's gonna be black one every time. I'm not gonna look at any other versus way bad. It would just, I would either have my 72 versions. If I played earlier this channel, number one, like I would get every type of woman from Sierra Leone. I'll get a Timmy woman, I get a Mende woman, I get a Fula woman, I get a Sherpa woman, I'll get a Kissy woman, I'll get every type of Sierra Leone woman like there is to get first of all part of it. That would take up large slots right then and there, like in Sierra Leone. And then I gotta get it in all shapes possible. So like even Sierra Leone would take up too many shot slots in my 72 version list. And I got all of Africa to go. Plus a couple sisters gotta make it from the Western, right? The Western archetype gotta make it into that list. And like, you know, men, our sexual desires usually stem from our ability to judge a woman's ability to procreate. The reason why I like a woman with like, you know, longer hair, because that shows that she's healthy, not suffer from like disease or sickness. And she has a nice plump hips and round section, because that means she can bear children easier. And you want women which can be naturally augmented to be bigger by breastfeeding, to have like large, you know what, right? That's natural as men. So like I would want to be being a Timothy African guy to like kind of breed Timothy children. There's one time, I'm not gonna lie, right? I could talk about this story on YouTube. I was actually engaged to a white woman, right? Caucasian woman. I'm not gonna tell you which one. And like we're in bed together. She's like going through her phone looking at like mixed babies from like wherever she's from and African kids. And that's cool. Like they can look at that. Like I don't believe that women just fetishize black men. I think black women are the most desired type of women all across the globe. You know? These are facts. But aside from that point, guys, I looked at her, she looked at me, she said, "You look disappointed." And I answered back, "It's pretty messed up." I said, "I'm not disappointed, I'm only half disappointed." And I'm not saying that to be racist. I understand how like be messed up. It's that like it kind of, if I were going to be in a monogamous marriage with this woman, right, which I was hoping not, but I would have accepted it in her case at the time. It was like I was giving up my ability to like procreate with like a woman for like my original tribe and heritage. Something I really wanted to do. If you've been following this series of why I'm a black and the biggest fan, you will understand why. I mean, it's cool. Like I can accept it. Like, I got nothing against like mixed kids. I mean, my first wife was a mixed child. You know, just black women are beautiful, regardless of the shade. I love them. I love them. It's like varying degrees of like number one to me. You know what I mean? It's not number, but like before I get to like a second, you know, it's like, oh, it's just the list is so stacked with all the types of black women you can get. I don't know where to put other women, other races on that list. I mean, I love black women so much. It's like I'm not a big, you know, in this house, as I always say, your three tenets, right? No feminists, no fat women, no single moms. That's not hate speech. That's just to protect you men from the danger that you can come with women like that. You guys look up videos on my channel. That's why they'll be protecting you from getting yourself in major trouble. If a woman got some extra pounds and she's black, of course, I don't want to date her any kind of way, like monogamously or at all, honestly. But I would be lying if I were to say like I'm completely sexually disinterested. Like there's this one weird video I saw the other day on TikTok. There's a white guy was like, rapping, you like chunky women and big women. And I'm like, at least he got some sisters in that jar. I can understand. Like, I can rock with that. Like I don't want a wife none of that. I don't want a wife none of that. Like, there's even this one page on Instagram called Dark Skinned Women. I love that page, and I hate that they always put like a bunch of obese women on that page. Not trying to defame or anything. And then like this is one frequent like overweight girl that pops up on there. You know, she always says, "Oh, be proud of your curve. Be proud of your overweight and your extra pounds." And no, I think that's a ridiculous advice to give women, even black women who a lot of them look good, either they have extra pounds. It's like, I'd be lying if I said I was completely sexually interested. Like, I would still hit that. Like, I would. If it was a girl from another race that big, any capacity, like, it would not fly. I would not be interested. I couldn't, like, it would be hard for me to even do a paper bag treatment for that. You know, I just wouldn't want to do it. Like, I would have to be so down bad that there'd be like no hope for me like want to do that. And I am anywhere near attracted to a woman that's overweight compared to a woman that's not. But I was saying I would let it fly sometimes for some black women, for some sisters. Like it's just, you know, I love you guys that much. To give you an example of this, long story short, these women, they were white, but they were overweight. And the reason why the overweight thing didn't transpire because I wasn't interested, man. They were two overweight sisters though, I can't show their pictures. It wasn't like they were like obese per se. I would have done it. If they were sisters, that would have happened. And that nothing against white women again. Like if they were like this not overweight and they offered that same proposition, they were gonna go. The fact that they were overweight was the fact that it was no, I didn't care. Like I could probably still make that happen to this day. You know, I'm trying to be a good Muslim. Trying. It's hard to have a YouTube channel like this and be a good Muslim. Guys, make dua, please. Okay, I need a lot of help, obviously, right? Anyway, guys, just gonna wrap up my video on why I'm a Black Movies fan. Don't forget to like that button. Don't forget to comment below, guys. Tell me what you guys, are you the Black Movies fan? Do you think I'm the Black Movies fan? Or are you not that big of a fan of black women and why? Comment down below. Don't forget to cop some King Kamara Brimezus t-shirts, all my websites. The link will be in the description box below. And most importantly, guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can continue to give you guys more content on a regular basis. It's your boy, the most beautiful black man there is, and Honorable Ibrahim. I'll see you guys next time.